Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Sure, what's up?
Do you think you could come over this weekend and help me out with cleaning and laundry? I'm pregnant, and honestly, I'm so exhausted. Can't do anything.
Excuse me? Why should I be the one to do that? It's your house, Nancy. Isn't it normal to handle your own stuff?
Geez, I'm pregnant. Have you ever even thought about how hard it is? I can barely move, and if the people around me don't help, I'm completely hopeless. We're family, Liz. Isn't it just natural for you to pitch in?
Look, I get that being pregnant is hard, but I can't wrap my head around this idea that you can demand help like it's owed to you.
Demand? What do you mean? We're relatives, aren't we? Helping each other is what we do, and honestly, it's not like you have anything else going on, right? You could spare a little time. It wouldn't kill you.
I said that because the way you say makes it sound like you only care about your own convenience.
Ugh, seriously? You're so difficult. How can you just stand there and do nothing for me? I can't believe how heartless you are. You have no idea how much I'm struggling.
I do understand you're struggling, but if that's the case, wouldn't it make more sense to ask for help with a little gratitude?
Gratitude? Are you kidding? Do you think I have the luxury to stop and thank people right now? All I need is for you to step up and make my life easier. That's your obligation, period.
Throwing around words like obligation so lightly doesn't sit right with me. You made the choice to get pregnant, and that comes with responsibilities. You need to own them.
Oh my God, what's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I should just suck it up and do everything on my own? Supporting each other is part of the deal. Or are you saying you don't even see me as a family?
Supporting each other is important, but forcing it on me is a whole different story. And frankly, your attitude is a big part of the problem.
You know what? Forget it. Talking to someone as cold as you is a total waste of time. I shouldn't have even bothered.
All right then. If that's how you feel, I won't say another word.
Good. The less stress you add to my life, the better. So just keep quiet and stay out of my way.
Wow, you've got some nerve showing up here.
Talk about thick skin, huh? What are you even doing here? Coming to mooch under the guise of bringing a baby gift? Don't bring your poverty anywhere near my baby. It might rub off,
Nancy, how could you say something like that? We came here to congratulate you and your baby, to share in your joy. The moment we walked in, you told us to leave because we're poor? I never thought I'd hear something so ridiculous.
Oh, please. You and Jake might be siblings, but your parents are divorced. You didn't even grow up together, so stop pretending we're some big, happy family. Your shallow attempt to show up here is just annoying.
Yeah, our parents divorced, and we had to live apart for financial reasons, but we've made an effort to see each other every 6 months, and every time I felt the bond of family. To reduce all that to call us an impoverished family is just beyond insulting. Looking down on people like that is unbelievable.
Unbelievable or not, it's the truth. I've been through the struggles of being raised by a single mom, so I know your type. Single parent families have it rough, and don't tell me you're not here hoping for money under the pretense of celebrating the baby.
How can you jump to conclusions like that? We didn't come here to ask for anything. We just wanted to welcome a new life into our family. Why are you twisting it into something malicious?
Oh, come on. It's so obvious. You're just here for your own benefit, using my baby as an excuse. And don't even get me started on your mom suddenly wanting to see her grandchild. She didn't even raise Jake, so give me a break. It's nothing but a ploy to mooch.
Wanting to see her grandchild is a natural feeling for a grandmother, isn't it? We didn't come here for anything else, and certainly not for money. I can't understand why you have such a negative view of us.
Because single-parent families are always a mess. You're poor and you're failures. Period. I, on the other hand, worked hard to escape that fate. I snagged a man with a fat paycheck. That's why I won't let you ruin everything I've built with your freeloading ways.
Wait a second. Are you serious right now? Didn't you marry Jake because you love him? Wasn't it about building a family, about love and connection?
Love? Are you joking? There's nothing to love about him. The only thing I care about is that he's rich. As long as he keeps me financially comfortable, that's all I care about. Other than that, I don't love him. Not one bit. And that's exactly why I can't let people like you mooch and ruin things.
What on earth are you saying? He isn't just a paycheck. He's not here just to fund your life.
To me, he is. As long as the money keeps coming, who cares? Now get lost. You're all so annoying. Oh, and don't expect to see my baby ever again. I won't mention a word about you guys to her because you all don't exist.
Fine. We're done here. I'm cutting ties.
How nice of you.
I've seen your true colors.
Oh, is that so? Well, great. This works out perfectly for me.
Well, what's going on, Liz? I saw you earlier walking out in tears, and just couldn't ignore it. I hope I'm not prying too much, but what's wrong? Are you alright? I worry something terrible happened.
Ken, thank you. I'm sorry for making you worry about me. Just knowing you care, it really means a lot.
There's no need to apologize. Your sister-in-law gave birth today, right? It should have been a happy occasion, but seeing you so upset, I couldn't help but wonder if something unexpected happened. I know it's none of my business, but as your longtime neighbor, I couldn't just let it go.
Just knowing someone cares is comforting enough. Truly, thank you. The truth is, I went to the hospital earlier to meet the baby. As soon as I walked into the room, I was met with coldness and insults I never saw coming.
Oh, jeez. That's terrible. On such a joyous day to be treated that way. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here to listen. Don't keep it bottled up. It'll only make it worse, you know.
Thank you, Ken. To tell you the truth, my mom and I went there to congratulate Nancy, but instead she looked down on us, calling us poor, and basically threw us out. No matter what we said, she wouldn't listen.
Are you serious? Can't believe someone so rude and thoughtless exists in this world. That's unbelievable. Who does this disrespectful woman think she is? She insulted you, called you poor, and had the audacity to kick you out when you did nothing wrong. There's no way you or your mom deserve to be treated like that. As your longtime neighbor and someone who's spent years playing chess with your grandpa, I know your family well, and I know for a fact you're nothing like that. I'm so sorry you had to go through such an awful experience.
Thank you, Ken. Hearing that really means a lot. Even if she's going through a sensitive time after giving birth, there are still lines you don't cross. And honestly, she doesn't even see my brother as a husband or a partner, just as a cash machine. That's what makes me so angry. He's been through so much and he finally found some happiness, only for her to treat him like this.
The way she acts, it's clear that her heart is the one that's truly poor. People like that can be unpredictable. If you ever need support or just someone to talk to, I'm here, okay?
Your kindness really helps. Thank you. This whole situation has given my mom and me a lot to think about. We must reevaluate how we handle our relationship with her moving forward.
Hey, I need to ask you something. I can't believe what I just heard. It's beyond ridiculous.
Nancy, what's going on?
What's going on? Are you kidding me? I heard you and your mom were financially supporting us? What's that about?
That's not news. Jake must have told you before. Mom wanted to help with a part of the childbirth expenses, at least to support her son and his wife. Why are you acting so shocked?
I knew about that, sure. But I figured it was just a small token since you're a single-parent family. But I found out how much it actually was, and seriously, what the heck? How do people like you just fork over that kind of money? There's no way you should have that kind of cash lying around.
It wasn't something we just handed over on a whim. It was a thoughtful decision we made to help. And for the record, we're not poor. Thanks to my grandparents leaving us an inheritance, we have some financial stability.
An inheritance? How much are we talking about?
It's not just the inheritance. Mom's worked her tail off all her life, ensuring we have a stable life. Her parents were landowners, and now she manages their assets after inheriting them. That's given us some savings, but that's all.
An inheritance? How lucky for you. If you've got that much money, you could have given us more.
You're the one who rejected us, remember? You flat out said we don't exist. Or did you forget? Mom considered you part of the family when you married Jake. That's why she wanted to make sure you two wouldn't struggle and help out. But when you declared we were nothing but impoverished nuisance, well, that changed everything. If we're as you say, then there's no reason for us to keep helping you, right? We're not so well off that we can just throw money at people who don't even consider us family.
What's that supposed to mean? If you committed to helping, you should see it through. Do you know how much childbirth and raising a kid costs? Are you just going to ignore us?
You're the one who wanted nothing to do with us first. And honestly, we might really end up as strangers soon.
What are you talking about? Hey, this has to be your doing. I won't let you get away with this. You've been feeding him lies, haven't you? What kind of person tries to ruin someone else's marriage? Are you out of your mind?
Hello, Nancy. Calm down. What exactly are you talking about?
Oh, don't play dumb. Jake just told me he wants to separate. He said we won't do it right away because the baby's still so young, but unless I apologize to you and your mom, he's taking the baby and leaving.
Ah, yes. I heard about that. I told him he's welcome to stay with us if he needs a place, but that's it. I never suggested separation, and honestly, he's the one who brought it up.
Don't lie to me. There's no way I can believe that. You brainwashed him, didn't you? He's never said anything like this before.
Brainwashed? Do you even know what that means? It takes constant influence and close contact to even be possible. We've lived apart for years and only see each other maybe twice a year. There's no way I could have brainwashed him, and frankly, I wouldn't even try.
Then why is this happening?
Maybe because you've been neglecting him and his family? When I showed him those texts you sent, he was devastated, you know? And it's not just that. He's been bothered by your behavior and attitude for a long time. This might have been the final straw, but it sounds like his feelings have been drifting away for a while.
What are you even talking about?
He told me he doesn't feel loved by you anymore. But he kept hoping things would change, especially with the baby coming. But you admitted you don't love him. Of course he felt that. How could he not?
So what? That's why I had a child. I knew he wouldn't consider divorce so easily if we had a baby, so I went through with it.
So you didn't have the baby because you wanted a child with him, but because you wanted leverage.
Exactly. Do you think I'd let a high earner like him get away? I do whatever it takes to keep him, even go through childbirth.
Everyone has their own reasons for wanting children, I suppose. I won't judge your choices, but I hope Jake can come to terms with your perspective.
Liz, is something bothering you again? Lately, you've seemed really out of it. Are you okay? You've been sighing a lot, and even your morning hellos feel a bit off.
Sorry, Ken. I just had a lot on my mind.
Is it about Nancy again?
Yeah, she and Jake are really clashing right now. Honestly, he's too kind. He wouldn't even mention separation unless things were really serious. I think he's been struggling with this for a long time. By fighting like this when there's a newborn involved, it's just so unfair to the baby. He knows that too, which is probably why he's so torn.
It's like an extension of a big marital argument. Don't get me wrong. What Nancy said to you and your mom was completely unacceptable. But at the same time, it's not like there's a clear specific wrongdoing on either side.
Exactly. Nancy's behavior is inexcusable, but there's no legal issue here. At the core, it's just a clash of values and prejudices. And as much as I hate to admit it, even her reasons for wanting a child aren't something I can outright judge.
Speaking of that, why do you think she wanted a child in the first place?
What do you mean?
Well, saying she wanted a baby to avoid divorce is one way to look at it, but what led her to think divorce was even a possibility? It makes me wonder if she felt there was some major reason for that fear. I can't help but be suspicious.
You're right. If she was thinking about preventing a divorce, she must have felt it was a real possibility. But I've never heard Jake say he wanted a divorce before. Sure, they'd argue sometimes, but it never seemed like their marriage was completely falling apart.
Let me do a little digging. I'm pretty good at looking into things like this.
Oh no, that's not necessary. Stuff like that takes time and effort, and I couldn't ask you to...
Don't worry about it. Honestly, I'm just a bored old guy since your grandpa passed. No chess buddies left, so I've got nothing but time to kill. Consider it a hobby of mine.
Hey, what did you do this time? Why are you always meddling in things that aren't your business? What's with that photo? Jake just showed me some weird pictures.
Weird pictures? You mean the proof of your affair, right? I gave them to him. You two should have a serious talk.
What are you talking about? Those are obviously fake. Are you so upset about losing your brother that you had to make up lies?
Actually, I wanted him to get married if it meant he'd be happy. And no, the evidence isn't fake. The person who gave them to me sent the raw data too.
There's no way. They're fake, I'm sure of it.
Nope, I can guarantee they're not. Want to know why? Because the person who provided them is a retired detective.
What?
Yeah, he's my neighbor. Apparently, he used to be a federal agent. He's an expert at surveillance and knows how to operate without crossing legal lines. So, the photos are obtained legally. And if you still want to argue they're fake, he's happy to send over the raw data as proof.
A Fed agent? You've got to be kidding me. You never mentioned knowing someone like that.
I didn't think I needed to.
You've got to be joking. Now I can't even claim they're fake. Because of you, Jake left me. What are you going to do about it? I have a newborn, for crying out loud.
You're the one who betrayed him. And as for the baby, he said he offered to take her, but you threw a tantrum, yelling nonsense like you were some kind of hostage. He couldn't take her because of you. He finally had a shot at happiness, and you destroyed it. Now you can face the consequences.
Look, how much more are you planning to make me suffer? Jake's there with you, isn't he? Bring him out right now.
He's not here. Maybe he's at Dad's house. He said he didn't want to bother us too much.
He's not there, that's why I'm asking you.
Then I don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
You better find him. I'm in this mess because of him.
Oh, you're still fighting over the divorce, right?
Of course. I don't want it. No way. I even hired a lawyer, but he refuses to attend the meetings and says his lawyer will handle it all.
That's because he's given up trying to have a reasonable conversation with you. I heard about what happened during the first meeting. You insulted him, called him a heartless scumbag who's abandoning his child, and then threw coffee at him. Can you blame him for not wanting to show up again?
So what if I threw coffee at him? It's not that big of a deal.
I can. Do you have a moment?
Oh, Liz, what's on your mind?
I have a question for you.
What is it? Ask away. If this old man can help, I'll do my best.
Well, is it easy to prove domestic violence?
Domestic violence? If there's a medical report, that can serve as evidence, but why do you ask?
It seems Nancy has been fabricating evidence of domestic violence, and now the divorce mediation is getting really messy.
Ugh, good grief. That's quite the situation.
She's been writing a diary claiming Jake emotionally abused her, using that as evidence. And she even got a doctor to write a report about injuries she sustained from falling down the stairs, framing it as abuse. She's been preparing all this just in case.
Throwing coffee at a lawyer during a meeting, and now this? That's beyond thick-skinned. She's on another level entirely.
I don't know what to do. Jake's already at odds with her. But if this goes badly for him...
Maybe you should try that.
What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ! How far are you planning to make me suffer?
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. Because of what you said, things have turned completely against me. What's this about a DNA test? That was your idea, wasn't it?
It wasn't mine, actually. It came from the neighbor I mentioned. When you fabricated the abuse evidence to counter the claims of your affair, he suggested the DNA test to confirm the truth about your infidelity. And from what I heard, you were shocked by the results. Is that true?
I really believed the baby was Jake's. Sure, the timing was a little tricky, but I figured it had to be his.
So you knew there was a chance the baby wasn't his, but you went ahead pretending otherwise. And now the test proves the baby isn't his. With that, your divorce is pretty much a done deal. Plus, since you're at fault for cheating, you'll get no alimony. And he can likely get out of paying child support.
No way! I need that money.
You're the one at fault here. The outcome is exactly what you'd expect, isn't it? You're an adult. At some point, you need to take responsibility for the mess you've made. Life isn't a place where you can keep crying, why, and expect someone to hold your hand and explain everything. The world doesn't work that way.
Sorry to message you so late. Is this Nancy? I have something important to discuss.
Who's this?
I'm the person who found and protected your baby.
Protected? What are you talking about? She's at home.
How can you lie so easily? I saw everything. You left her at the playground.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop accusing me of things. Who the hell are you anyway?
Does it matter who I am? And don't bother saying you were just about to go back and get the baby. We both know you're currently out on a date with your new boyfriend, probably at a hotel.
How do you know that? That's so creepy. She's my baby and I can do whatever I want with her.
Even if it's your child, when someone sees a baby abandoned, it's their legal duty to act.
A legal duty? Don't tell me you called the police.
Yes, I did. Given the circumstances, it was clearly a case of suspected neglect. You claim the baby is yours to do as you please, but that's not how it works. Every life is equal and protected under the law. By treating her so carelessly, you've invited consequences. You should prepare yourself.
What the hell? How am I supposed to believe any of this when I don't even know who you are? I don't care who you think you are. Leave me alone. Stop acting all righteous. It's disgusting. Why are you doing this to me? What gives you the right? Fix it. Because of you, I'm going to get arrested. A warrant? It makes no sense at all.
It's not because of me. It's the result of your own actions. Maybe it's time you stop blaming others and face reality.
I'm not guilty and I'll get away with this. The police are useless anyway.
You shouldn't underestimate them.
Whatever.
They already know you're staying with your boyfriend's family in another city. I've passed along the information, and my former colleagues, who are quite competent, will surely find you.
Wait a second. Former colleagues? You're that neighbor of Liz, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
You and your connection to former law enforcement are nothing but disasters to me. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be facing divorce and my comfortable, wealthy life wouldn't be falling apart. I'll never forget that you ruined everything.
That's ironic because I feel the same way about you. Liz may not be related to me by blood, but she's like family to me. She and even your newborn deserve better than someone who would endanger their lives. Nobody can ignore what you've done.
Oh my gosh, so you're just some acquaintance? You're not even a relative, so why are you meddling so much? Are you just out to destroy my life?
I'm just a lonely old man. I lost my wife and child in an accident and spent years feeling completely lost. A friend of mine noticed my despair and suggested I take up chess to distract myself. That friend was Liz's grandfather.
So?
Liz's mother was often busy, and Liz was just a little girl back then. I ended up spending a lot of time playing with her and looking out for her. If my son were alive, he'd be about her age, so naturally I began to see her as my own.
Still.
Thanks to her, I found a reason to keep going. I can never thank her enough for that. So if she's in trouble, of course I want to help her. Blood ties or not, she's incredibly important to me. She's like my own daughter. And for her sake, I've done what little I could to help her. That's all there is to it.
Even so, you've gone too far. Reporting me, finding out where I am, that's not normal.
You're free to think that. But what you've done is clearly unacceptable and against the law. You've hurt Liz and many others, and even put your own child at risk. Children are the future. They're precious. I can't just turn a blind eye when their lives are treated so carelessly. What I've done is simply to help justice take its course. If you find that strange, maybe it's your perspective that needs reconsidering.
This can't be happening. So you're telling me there's nowhere left for me to run?
All you can think about is running away. That's the real problem here. What you should be doing is taking responsibility for your actions.
Responsibility? Who decides that? I've lived my life my way, and now you're telling me it's all wrong? I won't accept that.
Your way of life has caused pain for everyone around you. As long as you continue to believe that only your happiness matters, you have no future. But you still have a chance. Whether you take it or lose it completely is up to you. If you stay on this path, though, you won't gain anything. You'll only end up losing everything.
No one has the right to decide that for me.
You're right. It's your decision to make. But remember this. If you don't make the right choice, no one will be there to help you. That's the harsh reality of this world.
Nancy was arrested in the end. Even during the trial, she refused to acknowledge the severity of her actions, instead playing the victim and crying hysterically. However, with all the evidence presented, she was held accountable under the law. Her criminal record meant she couldn't return to the type of job she wanted. I heard she tried working in nightlife, but even that didn't go well. Her inability to change her condescending attitude toward others only worsened her situation. She caused trouble by acting superior, hiding her past from customers and coworkers, and eventually lost her place there too. According to the last person who saw her, she looked worn out, walking as though carrying a heavy burden. Meanwhile, Jake has been slowly recovering. He has been visiting more often with the baby, spending time playing chess with Ken, which seems to help him heal emotionally. Ken has said he wants to repay the kindness he once received when he was at his lowest, and he's been a great support to Jake. Thanks to that, I've been seeing him smile more, and it's brought me some peace of mind too. Since Nancy left, our lives have become brighter and more peaceful. After all the pain we've endured, we're determined to move forward and focus on building a happy life for ourselves.
I can't do this anymore. Dad, I just can't. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna end it.
What's wrong with you? What's going on? Slow down.
But I have no other choice. I know you're unemployed, but sending $2,000 every month is too much.
Huh?
I'm taking time off of college to work, and I can't even eat.
Wait a minute.
I'm so tired. You have life insurance on me, right? At 20 years old, how much would my life insurance policy cover if I passed on? Probably more than I'll ever get working, right? I'm sorry, Dad. Just take the insurance money.
Rita, calm down. What the hell are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. Of course I'm talking about sending money to you. Do you know how hard I'm working to pay you $2,000 a month? I'm at wit's end and I'm falling apart.
What? I'm sending you money, right? I hand over $2,000 every month to your mother to deposit it in your bank account.
You don't have to put on a show. You got fired from your job, you've turned to gambling, and you're deep in debt. Where do you get that kind of money?
What kind of crap is that? I still work for the same company, and I hate gambling.
Huh?
On the contrary, I just got a promotion and a bonus increase. The only debt I have is my mortgage, and even that I pay off every month. On top of that, I send you $2,000, and I have a savings account.
No way! 6 months ago, Mom came to my dorm dressed in rags, crying.
What do you mean?
She said that you got fired from your job and tried gambling to make some extra cash. You lost a lot of money and ended up in debt.
Huh? What the hell is that?
You've been drinking all the time. Mom works, but the debt keeps growing because she owes money to the loan sharks. You guys can't even buy clothes. You can only eat bean sprouts.
How is that even possible? Why didn't you call me sooner?
Mom said you were in pain now and not to provoke you. She told me that you have been providing for me up to now, and in return wanted me to support you until you get back on your feet. That's why I took a leave of absence from college to work and send you $2,000 a month.
Unbelievable! Didn't you realize that's not right?
I thought about it a little, but I knew I had to do it for my dad. When I was in 8th grade, I was rebellious, right? I said a lot of horrible things about you, like you smelled bad and telling you not to do the laundry with me.
Now I have fond memories of those days. What does that have to do with anything now?
You didn't give up on me then. You were kind to me. When I had a fever, you ran to the convenience store to buy me Jell-O, even though you were exhausted after work.
Well, that's what a father does.
I saw you calling clinics trying to find one that was open at night. I decided that if you ever needed help, I'd be there for you.
I didn't know you felt that way about me.
I was too embarrassed to tell you.
So when you heard I was fired, you took a break from college?
Yeah.
Mom said you could live on $2,000 a month, so I started working all the time, cutting back on food expenses.
But I finally reached my limit, so I contacted you. It's been really hard, and I thought I should just end it, but I wanted to apologize to you one last time.
I'm sorry I put you through that. I'm really sorry I didn't know what you were going through.
No, I'm glad you're okay.
But even if I do lose my job and end up on the street, as long as you live happily, that's all that matters to me. So don't ever tell me you're going to throw your life away again. I can take care of the money, but you only have one life.
Yeah, I know. I'm just in a tight spot and I'm freaking out, that's all. I'm sorry I scared you.
I don't know what the hell your mother was thinking pushing you this far. I mean, it's a good thing you called me. Otherwise it could have been bad. I'll have to talk to her right away.
Haven't you heard anything?
She said you used to come home once a month, but haven't been around lately. It's because you're in college and your rebellious phase is back.
What the hell is that? A relapse of rebellion? You should have called me.
But then she told me not to contact you because if your college friends found out that you were texting with your dad, then they would all laugh at you. I thought, well, that makes sense.
I wouldn't say that. My icebreaker at making friends is to tell them that you use the back of your shiny bald head as a profile icon.
In fact, I actually show it to everyone and laugh with them. You changed that one yourself. Well, it gets laughs at work too, so I've kept it that way.
But if I hadn't been such a rebellious jerk in high school, none of this would have happened. I'm sorry.
A daughter's rebellious period is one of the best parts of being a male parent. Rita, you didn't do anything wrong.
Thank you.
Anyway, the next time your mom asks for money, don't send it. If she says anything, just ignore it. If you have any concerns, talk.
Okay, and do me a favor.
Okay, whatever you want.
I need you to send me some money. The day before yesterday, I couldn't resist and bought a half-price donut with my last 80 cents. My payday is next week.
I'll be right there.
What? You're coming?
I'll take you out for burgers or whatever.
Why? Daddy, you're working. Just send me a little money and I'll be fine.
Is there anything more important than my daughter? Oh, but you better eat something right away, so I'll send you some money now. Give me your account number. You'll get sick if you eat all at once, so eat something light first, like a muffin or something. When I get there, I'll take you out for burgers, steak, ice cream, whatever you want.
Then maybe you don't need to come after all. It might cause trouble at the office.
Yeah, so? I just took paid leave.
That was fast.
I'll be there in the evening. Everything is going to be all right now. Don't worry, I'll be there soon.
Dad, thanks. I'll be waiting.
That night, my scrawny daughter was waiting for me at the station with her sunken cheeks. The moment I saw her like that, I cried, hugging her much shriveled body. It was embarrassing being a 40-year-old guy, but I had not seen my daughter for a long time, and she was such a mess. I blamed myself, and I decided I would never let this happen to her again. Then over dinner with my daughter, we discussed a number of things. First of all, we talked about finding out what on earth my wife was thinking. Timely enough, I received a message from my wife, Maureen, so I decided to probe a little. Then the true nature of the evil woman who had been deceiving me for so long was gradually revealed.
Hey, where are you at this time of night? Hurry up and come home.
Sorry, I have to work late.
You should have called me.
I got a new assignment suddenly. I've been busy.
I was worried something had happened.
Actually, something did. It is something really important.
What?
Rita called me and said she couldn't afford to send money, so she was gonna kill herself and asked me to use the insurance money.
What? That idiot! If she did that, the insurance wouldn't pay. It would be a death in vain.
Calm down. I talked to her on the spot and dissuaded her, so she's safe.
Oh, really? Thank God.
Which do you mean?
What?
Because Rita is safe, or because the insurance didn't go to waste?
The latter, of course.
You worried about the money first, didn't you?
If the insurance won't pay out, it's useless.
So you don't care what happens to your daughter as long as the insurance pays out?
That's not what I'm saying. What's the matter with you? You're always nitpicking at others. Don't take life so lightly. Rita is more important than anything else. What's the matter with you? You're not being very nice.
Why do you think Rita was pushed to the point of saying that in the first place?
Why?
You're supposed to be sending that girl $2,000 every month.
So what?
Not only does she not receive a penny, but she says she sends us $2,000 every month herself. She said she took a leave of absence from college, worked herself to the bone, and made money for us. What the hell is going on?
That girl. I can't believe she finally got you involved in making a big deal. I can't cover for her anymore.
What do you mean?
I'll be honest with you, she's an incredible liar.
What?
She started hanging out with bad friends in college. She changed. And the fact that she's skinny, I bet it's because she's on drugs.
I'm not going to believe you saying that out of the blue. My daughter is not on any drugs.
I'd like to think it's not true, but it's the truth.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I know you have a job and I didn't want to cause you any heartache. But after today's call to you and the mess at the house, I realized I couldn't do it anymore. She's just too twisted to handle anymore.
What do you mean, the mess at the house? The house has nothing to do with anything, right?
It has. That girl came home unexpectedly today and she hit me and took all the valuables I had.
Huh?
She said she was going to sell them and buy some Nikes.
How is that possible? My daughter would never hit her parents.
I know you want to believe her, but that girl even sold your precious Rolex watch.
Grandpa's memento?
I've been to so many pawn shops, but she must have sold it somewhere far away. I couldn't find it anywhere.
My grandpa was the one who helped me to go to college after losing my parents so early. Do you know how much I cherish that watch?
I know.
How could she do this to me if she knew?
She has no restraint when it comes to money anymore.
Why does she need money so bad she resorts to one thing after another?
Even I don't understand.
I'll never forgive her.
Wait. Leave her to me. I'll talk to her and straighten her out.
You can't.
That's not true. I'll take care of it.
You have 1 week.
What?
I gotta go on a quick business trip. Give it your best shot by the time I get back. I can't wait any longer. I'm really angry.
You know, parent-child relationships are complicated. It's not that easy.
If you can't do it, I'll talk to Rita right now.
Okay, I'll do something.
I'm counting on you.
I'll turn her around. Craig, sorry.
What's wrong?
I couldn't save her.
What?
So let's cut her off. Cutting off all relationships with her would be the final discipline.
That's what you came up with after a week of trying?
I've tried everything, but I just don't know what else to do. No matter what I try to do, she won't listen to me. She gets angry and hits me. She even forgot where she sold your watch. She's not our daughter anymore.
What are you talking about? You haven't even called Rita since then, let alone done anything. I got in touch with Rita quite a while ago.
Don't believe a word she says. I told you, she's an outrageous liar.
You're the liar. I'm with Rita right now.
No, why?
Rita told me all about it a week ago, and I rushed over to her place right away.
So you mean you were already at Rita's place when you got the last message? You tricked me.
You think you have the right to say that?
No.
The $2,000 I gave you, the $2,000 you took from Rita, you're the one who sold my heirloom watch, aren't you? What were you doing with all that money?
Actually, I'm sick.
What?
It's a horrible disease that requires expensive medical care.
If you're gonna lie like that, why don't you do a little Googling and come up with a name for it?
It's true. What? Why is Rita joining this now? Mom's disease is a gross baldy and a hotel disease, right? You're right, it's horrible. Not only expensive medical bills, but there's no way to cure them with modern medicine, right? Huh?
She really wanted to say this herself.
What a vile child. I can't believe this girl is my daughter. It makes me sick to my stomach. Look who's talking. You're so stupid to spend nearly $4,000 a month on that bald old man. I'm so disgusted that such a man is with my mother. How do you know Mr. Baldwin? His name is Baldwin, and he's bald like it's a joke.
Rita, if you say bald too much, it'll hurt my feelings too.
Dad's is charmingly bald. That old man is a creepy bald guy, so it's totally different.
I see. Well, that's all right then. But I'm sure I'll get even balder as I get older, so I'll have to be careful to stay charming.
Don't just go on talking amongst yourselves. Answer the question.
Because I've met and talked to him in person.
What?
I've been in touch with Rita for a week now. Why do you think I didn't say anything until now?
Don't tell me you hired a detective to find out.
I was watching him myself. When I talked to you, I thought you might feel guilty and apologize to Rita, or took some action to get back the memento of my grandfather that you had pawned. I had high hopes for you since you declared that you might get it back, but I knew I had lost all hope.
And that's when you told me to come up with a plan.
But all you did was go to hotels with a guy. I could get enough evidence to fill a box in 3 days, so I confronted the bald guy after he had had his fun with you.
He was a really repulsive, creepy old man. Rita, did you meet him too?
I couldn't refuse her request to go with me. She's the main victim here, and she's a grown adult, so I let her go with me.
How can you go out with an old man like that? Gross! I really wish creepy bald guys like him would disappear from this world. Judging people by their looks is disgusting. He's a wonderful person.
He started hitting on Rita within 30 seconds of meeting her.
What? You're prettier than your mom. I'll pay you good to do some fun work for me in my new establishment. That gave me the chills. That's the way he sees you too, Mom, right? No, of course not. He's a great investor. He owns a lot of real estate. He buys me drinks all the time and the occasional brand name item. He's serious about me. He's doing this to trick you. Don't you realize that the amount of money you give him is much more than you get from him? But he's going to use the money I gave him to invest in a big project. And if he succeeds, we're going to live together in Hawaii. It's all a lie. The truth is that he was going to open an outrageously shady business, and he was raising money to pay for it. Don't bullshit me.
It's the truth because he told us everything on the condition that we'd settle out of court.
No way.
He was afraid that if he got sued, it would somehow expose his business. You were cut off. That's the kind of guy he is.
That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. I'm going to be a celebrity and live a life of luxury in Hawaii.
That's all you've been saying. Did you treat the daughter you went through pain to give birth to so horribly just for that? Do you realize how much Rita has suffered because of you?
She is a child I created for the sake of making money. I brought her up to adulthood, and she's just a tool to repay me for the rest of my life.
That's enough. What's wrong with you calling Rita a tool?
Okay, Dad. I've already collected from the old man the compensation for the affair, the money I sent him, and the amount of money it cost me to buy your Rolex back. It doesn't matter anymore. Don't listen to this insane, disgusting old woman. You've already bought the watch back?
If Rita says so, you and Baldy can take care of the rest.
Even if what you say is true, we'll still be celebrities if we do well. I'll leave my husband and daughter who only give me a pittance and go to him. What a shame. Some little girl will be a potential victim. You guys are the same. You'll abandon me when you're done with what you want. You won't sue me. You'll turn a blind eye to it, but don't treat me like I'm the only bad guy.
I said I wouldn't sue you, but I didn't say I wouldn't report you.
Huh? I already recorded your conversation with Baldy and gave it to the police. It seems he was already illegally hiring some young girls and stuff, and I think he's going to get arrested. You're kidding, right? I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, he's an old man anyway. He was gonna hide it from the women who funded him once his business took off. No matter what we do, you'll soon be of no use to him, and the dream of Hawaii will just be a dream. There were other people besides me who were paying him?
It's like he was getting money from quite a few women, spending some of the money he got from other women on other people to show off his riches. And then, just like he did with you, he'd go on and on about life in Hawaii.
He's going bald because he's using his brain to think of cunning schemes. I get it. If that's the way you want to play it. Oh no, that's fine. What's fine? Now you're going to start your usual tacked-on apology and tear-jerking, aren't you? I don't need that kind of crap. Don't say that. I'm your mother. You're the one who said I'm not your daughter. I don't know this bitch either.
I'm divorcing you. My lawyer will contact you regarding alimony and property division.
Oh, I see. You're divorcing me and there's still property division? Then well...
I gave all my savings to Rita, so I don't have any. Even if I had to pay taxes on it, it's better than giving it to you.
That's too selfish.
If you don't agree, we can go to court.
That's not good enough for me, so I'm not going to get a divorce then.
Then we'll go to court.
Either way...
Don't contact me directly anymore. Not me, not Rita.
Wait a minute! It's hard being all alone.
Maureen, out of some kind of pride, wanted to avoid going to court. She agreed to pay $20,000 in alimony, filled out the divorce papers, and left the house. Then she tried to ask for help from Baldwin, but it seems that he was forced to flee. Well, it seems that the bald man was arrested shortly after. Maureen borrowed the alimony money from her parents and paid it in one lump sum. She is now living in a shabby apartment and working part-time to pay it back, though. As soon as that is over, her parents are going to cut her off from her family. She has a poor and lonely old age ahead of her. It's a world of difference from the Hawaiian celebrity life she dreamed of. I'm sure that will be the best sanction of all. I took the opportunity to sell my house, apply for a transfer, and move closer to my daughter's boarding house. I may be a little overprotective, but I will do my best to protect her until someone comes along who will make her happy.
Police, we have an arrest warrant for your husband for a $70 million fraud.
What? Who?
The police.
Oh, are you the one who suddenly came to our house earlier? You didn't have any identification, did you?
There are times when we don't.
No, there aren't.
Yes, there are. Citizens shouldn't talk about police matters. You don't usually have to deal with the police.
That's for sure.
Let's get back to the main issue. Please get your husband to turn himself in as soon as possible. Covering for him will get you arrested too.
A $70 million scam is amazing. On the contrary, I'd like to compliment him.
Excuse me?
Isn't it amazing that he could swindle people out of that kind of money? It means he's very talented.
Are you okay? It's crazy to praise a criminal.
I'm sorry.
Your husband is a criminal.
You mean there's a side to him I'm not aware of?
Yes, everyone has a dark side.
So what should I do? Is there anything I can do for my husband?
Ma'am, I have good news. The victim has agreed to settle the case.
I see.
If he returns only $50,000, they won't pursue it any further.
$50,000 for $70 million? That's a little too good to be true.
Actually, the money that was defrauded is the kind of money that can't be disclosed.
Does that mean the other party is a criminal too?
That's right.
Then why don't you arrest him first?
No, he's a victim.
Let's not do this anymore, scammer.
What?
Do you really think I'd be fooled by this?
I'm a police officer. I would never lie. If you resist, it's an obstruction of justice.
Every police officer has a badge.
Don't act like you know what you are talking about.
I know, I'm a police officer.
Huh?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Johnson, a police officer.
No, you're not a policeman.
What do you know about it? You really will be arrested.
Arrest me if you can. You tried to swindle me out of $50,000. You know what the police would charge you with?
It's not a crime. I didn't receive any money.
Huh? You don't know about attempted fraud is?
Yes, I know that. But in this case it doesn't apply, because I am a genuine police officer and I did not cheat anyone.
I understand. You insist, yeah.
Yes.
Which police station?
I can't tell you.
They usually tell us who they are or which precinct they're from.
It's a top secret case.
You think you can get away with it? We have cameras on our front door. We have a picture of your face, so I'll submit it to the police as evidence.
Go ahead, and try that.
Your tone has changed. Are you in a hurry?
All right. The cop thing was a lie.
It's a lie that I'm a cop too.
Huh?
I love detective dramas and watch them often. I still like Blue Lights the best.
You tricked me.
We both lied, didn't we? I was a little better than you, wasn't I? And by the way, I lied about the camera on the front door. You were a little freaked out, weren't you?
You're pretty good.
I'm flattered.
It's easy. You pay me.
Are you an acquaintance of my husband's?
Gary, right? I know him well.
Friends from school?
Well, something like that.
Who gave you my number?
Your brother, who loves poker.
That idiot.
He told me right away, man. You should at least educate your brother.
What reason would I have to pay you $50,000?
Thugs do bad things. You think there's a reason?
Oh, you are a hoodlum then, are you?
I heard your husband, Gary O'Brien, started his own business after college and became very successful. He's an accountant and makes a lot of money, right?
Apparently so.
$50,000 is nothing to him.
It's something.
Tell Gary that if he doesn't pay up soon, his precious wife will get hurt badly.
Why don't you just tell him in person? You're a friend of my husband's, aren't you?
Indirect threats like this are more effective.
Wow, I'm learning a lot. I'll do the same next time I have to threaten someone.
You're an idiot.
I can't believe you don't know that I'm pretending to be an idiot.
You're an asshole.
Well. I'm going to take a shower now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, you better hope it's not the last shower you're ever gonna take. See you around. You got the money ready?
Come to the 4th pier at 3 a.m.
You'll pay?
No, I'm not paying you. I just wanted to say that.
Are you fucking kidding me? Don't even try to screw with me.
Don't get mad at me. I wanted to play the bad guy too.
It's too late. I already lost my temper. I just broke the window of your car.
What?
You have a nice car.
Why did you do that?
People can't win against fear. They'll pay if they can get away. We use that kind of psychology to make money.
What a coward. Are you even human?
I'm just getting started. Now it's your pet's turn.
Huh?
You love it, don't you?
I'd give my right eye for him.
Why only your right eye?
If you mess with John, I won't let you get away with it.
That's up to you.
Oh God. Why is this happening?
50,000 is chump change to you. Let's just pay up and get it over with. I brought 70 million down to 50,000.
I just don't want to give in to criminals. I mean, I didn't know the 70 million was still on the table. 70 million is a little too much, isn't it?
If I say 50,000 after 70 million, it seems cheap, doesn't it? In this world, power and brains used well win. You sheltered ladies wouldn't understand.
Why don't you use your brains in a real job?
You're always trying to stir things up, aren't you?
You figured that out, huh?
A loser like you won't understand until she's hurt once. I don't want to do it, but I don't have a choice.
What are you doing?
John, right? I'm taking this guy.
What? What do you mean you're taking him? What are you going to do to John?
I was going to give you a break with just a car window, but it's your fault for pissing me off.
Please, give John back to me.
In exchange for 100,000.
It was 50,000 just a minute ago, wasn't it? Why is it increasing?
Because you made me angry and uncomfortable. If John's life is worth 50,000, you can pay.
Where do I transfer the money to?
There's no way I'd do anything that could be traced back to me. You're gonna have to go to the bank and withdraw the money and bring it with you.
Then where do I go?
Tomorrow, after you withdraw the money, go to the mall near your house. I'll tell you where to go from there.
Let me just hand it over and be done with, instead of going through all that trouble. I'm worried about John.
It would be bad if the police were called and I got staked out, so I want to make sure it's safe.
So is that what you call brains?
Don't you dare try to set me up. Next time, it won't just be a pet.
Okay, I'll do as you say.
Take the money out in the morning. I'll call you in the afternoon.
Okay.
It's time to meet. I hope you didn't tell the cops.
I didn't tell them. Is John safe?
Well, that depends on what you're going to do from here on. Did you bring the key I left in the mailbox?
Yes.
Use it to open the coin locker at the west exit, number 12.
Got it.
Put the money in the bag that's inside the locker.
Huh?
What's up? You're not going to tell me you were wearing a GPS or something, are you?
No.
By the way, my guys are watching from a distance. If you do anything stupid, the deal's off. You know what happens to your pet if that happens, right?
Okay, I'll put it in the bag.
Take that bag and get out of the mall.
Aren't we going to meet?
You got the cops waiting for you across from the movie theater? I know what you're doing.
You're so sharp. You got me. I'll do what you say quietly.
There's a bar with a red sign just outside the mall, right?
Yes.
Go around to the back of the bar.
Yes, please wait a moment. I'm going. Okay, I'm here. Now what?
Lift up the big trash can. There's a key there.
Are these car keys?
Can you see the parking lot from there?
Yes, I see it.
You see that black car parked there?
Yes.
Use the key to unlock it and put the bag in the back seat. Put the car keys on the tire.
Sounds like a drama. I'm getting nervous.
Shut up and get on with it.
I put it on the back seat.
Then you run and leave for the mall.
Can I just walk fast? I have a backache.
Hurry as fast as you can and don't look back. Don't even try to track the car. I'll be changing cars in a minute. Understood?
Yes. Where's John?
He's on a leash in a park 100 yards from there.
Okay, I'll go and get him as soon as I can.
That's it. We're done.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hey, wait.
What?
I just got a call from one of my guys. He said there's no money in the bag.
What? Then what's in it?
They said there's a bunch of baseball cards in there.
That's impossible.
What do you mean?
Could it be that your friends betrayed you?
No way.
Strange. Weird things happen.
It's you.
Oh no, you got me.
You've got to be kidding me. Don't you care what happens to the dog?
Oh, the dog has already been picked up and is safe. You were the one who was screwing around and imitating the police. You took my dog without my permission and threatened me. That's too much screwing around, isn't it?
I wasn't screwing around.
Shame on you. It's not something a 43-year-old truck driver would do, Barry Johnson.
What? How the hell do you know my name and job?
I'm a police officer and I'm using my authority and information network.
Huh? You said you're not a cop, right?
That was more like I made it look like I was lying, but I was telling the truth.
I don't get it. Which one are you after all?
Oh, I'm a police officer. By the way, the camera in front of the door is real too. I've already submitted the footage, so it's like we analyzed it and used it to identify you.
Oh, shit.
By the way, the car you smashed the glass off, that's not mine.
No, but it was parked in front of your house.
It's my in-laws' car.
You're kidding, right?
And the dog you took is also my husband's dog, and his name is Chocolate. John is my tortoise.
I thought it was a dog.
John is my beloved husband's memento. I couldn't allow you to use him as a bargaining chip.
What do you mean by memento?
My husband passed away 5 years ago.
What? He passed away?
He was in pursuit in a police car when a car crashed into him.
Your husband was a cop too?
Yes, he was. It's what you call a workplace romance.
Oh no.
By the way, my father-in-law is also a police officer and my mother-in-law is a teacher at the police academy.
No way. A family of cops? That's not good.
You don't know Gary, do you?
We're old acquaintances.
If you were friends, you'd know Gary was a cop.
We got to know each other at a bar quite a while ago. We didn't tell each other our professions or anything.
And yet you didn't even exchange contacts?
He said, let's have a drink if we meet here again.
You thought Gary was an accountant, didn't you?
Well, that's what he said.
Gary isn't the type to make friends with strangers. So when he goes out, he pretends to be an accountant. You must have eavesdropped on one of his conversations, followed him, and identified his house. I thought it was strange that you would suddenly visit me at home.
That's,
You thought I was rich because I lived in a nice house.
You don't?
That's the house my in-laws built. My father-in-law was born into a wealthy family, so he was able to build a house like that. We were just living there. My husband and I are both very ordinary police officers. It's hard work. Making a fortune is just a dream.
Seriously.
Why did you contact me after 5 years?
There are so many lists of pigeons. You were just buried in the crowd. I've been running out of ideas lately, and I just remembered.
So you watched me coming in and out of the house?
I noticed you were seeing this one particular guy a lot, so I took the opportunity to talk to him. I thought you were having an affair, but it turns out it was your brother. So I pretended to be a high school classmate and asked for your contact info.
That's what I thought. By the way, my brother is not a patsy. He's a police officer, so he was probably watching you.
Huh?
If someone just looked bad and seemed dangerous, normally he wouldn't tell you. He decided you might do something, so he gave you my number. He laughed and said his sister would take care of the rest.
Even the brother? What's going on?
We are a family of police officers. Didn't you say so yourself earlier? In the eyes of the public, a brother who puts his sister in danger is a bad thing. Well, but we are a little bit special. The criminal jumped in on his own, and I'm glad he did, because it saved us a lot of time and trouble in the investigation.
Well, you were smart enough not to pay me, so no harm done.
What are you talking about? That baseball cards are a precious memento of my husband's.
Oh yeah, I'll put them in a locker at the mall. I don't need them.
Please, do so.
See you later.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
No Come the hell out of that building.
What? I thought I had the GPS covered.
Don't underestimate a police tail. As soon as they saw you on our cameras at our house, you were done.
Holy shit, I was scammed by the police.
How much have you scammed out of other people?
I don't know.
I'm sure I can find out, though. It's going to be a long haul for you.
Why are you doing this?
Because you're a scammer. Dimwit.
Damn it.
Johnson and his friends were arrested in the building where they were hiding out. They were found with a notebook with a record of their crimes, written in poor handwriting. The total amount of damage exceeded $10 million. If he hadn't been caught at that time, he might have really made more than $70 million by fraud, using cunning and dirty methods to exploit sensitive areas that people didn't want to talk about. The victims were choosing to silently endure it rather than making a fuss, thinking it would be better to settle things with money. Taking John was crime. The window of the car was damaged, and he was sentenced to 8 years in prison, along with past fraud charges. Naturally, we had to charge him for the repairs to the car. The guys defrauded people out of money to have fun with it. I wonder if they can handle a simple life. Thanks to Gary, we were able to arrest the criminals. I can't believe he's getting bad guys even after going to heaven. My husband is so cool.
Janet, can I have a word? You're not busy, are you? Mom, I'm doing my homework right now. I want you to go to the supermarket right now to pick something up for me. But I have homework. You can do that later. That's not how it works. I have to turn it in tomorrow. I don't care about that. You have to prioritize what I ask. But you're not smart enough to go to college. There's no point in studying. That's not true. Studying is important. Besides, I got full marks on my exam the other day. You were just lucky. I mean, didn't you cheat? That's terrible. I don't cheat. What's the point of studying if you're fat and ugly like you? You won't get a good job anyway, and your future won't look so good either. But don't complain. If I tell you to go to the store, you go. I told you to prioritize what I say, right? Okay, what should I buy? Good. That's my girl. I'm going to send you a list of things I want you to buy now. So make sure to buy everything I'll list. Okay, Mom. I'm warning you, you can't get away with buying sweets behind my back. I understand. Janet, I hope you finished your errands. Yes, I did. I just came home. I hope you bought everything I asked for. About that, I couldn't buy beer. Huh? Why not? I was told at the supermarket that they couldn't sell alcohol to a minor, even if they were only running errands. They said I needed an ID to buy alcohol. You really are useless. If they won't sell them to you, try another store. Show a bit of initiative. I'm sorry, but even if I went to another supermarket, they wouldn't sell alcohol to kids. I think it would be better if you just bought beer. Huh? Are you trying to tell your parents what to do? That's not what I meant, but... That's enough. I'll buy the beer myself, so go make dinner. What dinner? Of course. You never seem to be very busy anyway. You can at least cook dinner. I have homework. I told you to do it after your chores. I can't. If I don't turn it in tomorrow, I'll be in trouble. Who cares? If you really have to do it today, you're going to have to pull an all-nighter to get it done. Oh no. Hey, can't I ask my sister to do it? Huh? She's been playing games all day. She doesn't seem busy. Don't be ridiculous. She studies hard at school. Let her have fun when she's at home. I work hard at school too. Can't you listen to your mother? I'll kick you out of the house if you keep talking back. I'll make dinner. Good. That's my girl. Janet, what are you doing now? I'm just doing my homework. Maybe you're going to ask me another errand? No, I'm not. Pack your things right now. What do you mean? Are we going on a trip? No, we aren't. You're going to your uncle's house. Uncle? It's my brother Zach's house. Uncle Zach and Aunt Julie. You remember them, don't you? I remember them. They used to play with me when I was little. I loved them. Then there's no problem. Clothes, underwear, pajamas, school bag, textbooks. Anyway, pack all of your things in a cardboard box. Okay, but is it just my stuff? Don't I have to do Mom's and Mary's stuff? You don't have to do that. You're the only one going to your uncle's house. Huh? Janet, you're going to live with them. Why? Why am I going to be living with them? That's because we don't need you. What? You understand, don't you? We are a single mother family and have no money. I can't raise 2 daughters. So I'm going to stay at their house for a little while? Huh? It's not a sleepover. You're going to live with them forever. Am I not going to live with you anymore? Who's going to take you in? All I need is your pretty sister. I don't want an ugly daughter. Huh? To be honest, I didn't intend to have you in the first place. My ex-husband cheated on me when I was pregnant with you. But since the pregnancy was already weeks along, I had no choice but to have you. Your sister was a pretty little girl, so I thought you must be the same. But when you were born, I was so disappointed. You didn't look anything like her, and you looked like a pig. I don't need a fat, ugly daughter. That's terrible. Well, it's your fault for being born that way. You should live as their child from now on. They are suffering from infertility. Even a fat, ugly girl like you, they will love you. Wait a minute, Mom. I don't want to do that. I want to live with you guys. I don't want to live with you, you fat bitch. I regret it so much that I wish I never had you. If you were beautiful, I would have made you and your sister form a sister unit and debut in the entertainment industry. With that looks, it's going to be tough to get a regular job, let alone in the entertainment industry. My daughter is your beautiful sister. You're not even good for money. You're fat and ugly. Get the hell out of here. I understand. Don't ever show up again. Even if you get turned away, there's no place for you to come back to. Janet, I just finished work. I'll hurry home. I'm thinking of buying some food for dinner on the way. Is there anything you want to eat? Not really. Okay, well then I'll get a cake for dessert. What kind of cake do you like, Janet? No, I'm good. Huh? Don't you like sweets? Well, I don't want you to waste money on me. What are you talking about? Don't be shy. No, it's okay. If you're going to buy it, just get you and Zach. Huh? I'd feel bad if you get a cake for me. You let me stay at your place. You don't have to worry about that. We are going to live together as a family. You're not a guest. No. Janet? I will behave myself and not cry. I try not to be selfish. Listen, that's not something a child should say. Don't tell me your mom told you to say that. I was told to never cause trouble. She said that if you abandoned me, I would have nowhere to go. She told me to behave myself if I didn't want to be homeless. That's why you said you try not to be selfish? Janet, from now on, we are your father and mother. Kids should be noisy, and it's okay for them to cry whenever and wherever they want. It's okay to be selfish. We won't abandon you just because of that. But I'm fat. You might hate me someday. That's not gonna happen. I know how bad your mother treated you, but I won't let you feel that way. You'll spend every day smiling and enjoying your life. Thank you. But aren't you troubled by having a child like me forced upon you? I'm not as beautiful as my sister. It must be embarrassing for you to go out with me. Janet, you were told so many terrible things by your mother that it is understandable for you to lose confidence in yourself. But you are very charming. Actually, my husband and I were looking forward to having you. What? Maybe your mom told you about this. Zach and I couldn't conceive, so we decided to adopt a child, and we wanted it to be you. Why me? You probably don't remember because you were still in preschool. You saved me once back then. Huh? Your mom and other relatives blamed me for not being able to have children. I just started to cry, but you comforted me. You ran up to me and hugged me. You told me not to cry. I was so happy. I don't remember that at all. Did I do that? Even if you don't remember, we know how wonderful you are. That's why we're so happy to be able to live with you. I know it's hard not to be shy, but let's spend a lot of time together. Live happily. Yes. Well then, Julie, I want to eat chocolate cake. Okay, I'll go buy some. Janet, it's me. It's your mother. Has it been 18 years since we separated? I'm sure you've become a fine lady by now. Huh? Mother? How are you? What do you want? Oh, you're so cold. I've reached out to you. I'm sorry, but I'm busy. If you don't have anything special you needed to talk to me about, let me excuse myself. Wait a minute. We haven't talked for 18 years. I don't have anything to talk about. Well, I do, so don't go yet. What? Please be brief. Janet, you're amazing. I heard from a relative that you're working for a big company now, and you have the highest income among my relatives. You went to the trouble of contacting me after 18 years just to tell me that? I'm busy working for a big company, as they say, so I'll see you later. Wait, I still have something to tell you. What? I'm getting remarried. He's a nice guy, soft-spoken and kind. He's younger than me, good-looking, and he's a business owner. Isn't this amazing? It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Well, that's great. Congratulations. Thank you. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have a wedding. You'll be there as my daughter, right? I'll send you an invitation later, so you'll definitely have to attend. No, I don't understand why I should be invited. What? You have another beautiful daughter you're proud of. I don't think you need to go out of your way to invite me, who you put up for adoption. That's not true. Even though I put you up for adoption, you are still my child. I would love you to come to my wedding. Excuse me? What on earth are you up to? You kicked me out of the house after cursing me for being a fat pig and a spoiled brat. And now you call me your child? I'm not happy at all. My sister became a model, right? As long as she comes to the wedding, isn't that enough for you? She isn't a model anymore. She's unemployed now. She used to make money as a child model, but that's it. As she grew up, she started to look like a regular person. Because she was so smart, she didn't study hard. Her grades kept dropping, and even when she tried to get a job, she was rejected on the application screening. But you work for a big company, so you must have plenty of money. You'll probably pay for your mother's wedding. I'm sure you'll give me a big money gift too. Aha. We haven't seen each other for 18 years, and you must have a lot to talk about. Let's reunite at your mother's wedding. Okay, let me get this straight. Don't cry. Huh? Who's going to your wedding? Huh. I know you're trying to invite me because of the money. Our relationship ended a long time ago. Don't act like you're my mother. Who do you think you are? I invited you to your mother's wedding. You're my daughter. You're supposed to be there. Who the hell is your daughter? Huh? Don't get cocky just because you work for a big company. Whether I abandoned you or put you up for adoption, I am your mother. I gave birth to you, and that's why you're here now. Don't you ever think of repaying me for giving birth to you? You should attend your mother's wedding with a big money gift. My mother is not you. Huh? My mother is Julie. Don't act like a mother when you treated me like I was worthless and threw me away. What are you talking about? She's just your foster mother. I gave birth to you. I am your mother. Just giving birth to someone doesn't make you their mother. It's how much you loved and cared that counts. Don't act like you're my mother just because you gave birth to me. You're not my parent. Hey! Whatever you say, my mother is Julie. I won't even reply if you send me an invitation. Wait, Janet. You don't have to come to the wedding. Can you just give me a money gift? Don't be ridiculous. Don't ever contact me again. Janet! Janet, I just got a call from Susan. I was so moved that I cried. Huh? What's going on, Julie? She told me that you called me a mother. That made me so happy. Because you are my mom. I was fat and ugly with no self-esteem, but you turned me into a vibrant girl. I owe it all to you and Zach. I call you two by your names just because I'm used to it, but I think of you as my parents. Janet, you're so sweet. What should I do? I can't stop crying and my makeup is going to get messed up. Oh my God, I'm on the train and I'm so embarrassed. Julie, calm down. I can't introduce you to my fiancé if you're like that. Huh? Fiancé? Actually, there's someone I want to introduce to you and Zach. He wants to visit you to talk about our marriage. Can we do that this weekend? Oh my God, I'm crying more and more. I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have said that now. It's okay. I don't worry about my makeup anymore. My little girl is getting married. I'm going to tell Zach right now. Janet, please pick up the phone. Or just reply. I need you to help your mom. What do you want? I told you not to contact me again. Do me a favor. If it's about your wedding, I'm not going. Don't talk about it now. The wedding has been canceled. Huh? Why? My fiancé cheated on me. Oh my. And of all people, with your sister. Because of that, our marriage is off the table. Wow. She made a move on your fiancé? Unbelievable, right? But she's saying that I got cheated on because I'm fat and ugly. She ruined my engagement, but she shows no remorse for what she did. That's tough. Yes, it's a tough situation. So please, Janet, please take your sister in. What? She doesn't want to work at all. Even if she can't get a full-time job, she should at least get a part-time job. She says she's beautiful and she's going to be a wife of a millionaire. So she goes to all these blind dates looking for a rich man. And now, she's even got her eye on my fiancé. I can't take it anymore. That's why you want me to take her in? I don't want her either. What are you talking about? She's still your only sister. Don't shift the responsibility to me. You raised her. You should take responsibility. You work for a big company and have a lot of money, don't you? Then it's easy for you to support your sister. If she stands in my way, I don't even need her anymore, even if she's beautiful. I'm going to put it all on you, so please do something about it. I really don't know how she grew up like that. I want to see her parents. It's you. Ah, because you raised her. She's crazy, but you deserve it. Huh? What? Are you saying it's all my fault? I loved her and tried my best to raise her. Maybe you didn't love her the right way. Huh? Anyway, it's none of my business. I won't take her in. Don't contact me ever again. Hey, you're abandoning your own parent. Bitch! You abandoned me first. Okay, I'm cutting you off. We were done a long time ago. I guess this is goodbye. Susan tried to contact me many times, so I blocked her. Rumor has it that she has registered with a marriage agency to find a partner. Even though she found a good partner, she was soon interrupted by my sister. She is at a loss. She feels that living with my sister is too much for her. She has asked her relatives to take my sister in, but they have all turned her down. Well, I don't think anyone would want to take her in, even if they get paid to do so. As for me, I was able to introduce my fiancé to Julie and Zach the other day. We are planning to register soon and hold a wedding ceremony this year. I am sure that Julie will cry a lot at the ceremony. I can only thank Julie and Zach for raising me so lovingly.
Hey. Why are you in this fancy restaurant? At first, I thought a bottom feeder like you couldn't possibly be here. So I had to look twice.
What? Did you go to all that trouble to text me that?
I went through the trouble of unblocking you. You should thank me for that instead.
I didn't ask you to do that. What's your problem? We divorced 6 years ago. I don't need you, my ex-husband, to tell me what to do now.
What the hell? You were at my beck and call when we were married. Aren't you acting cocky now that you're divorced and no longer with me?
Who's the arrogant one here? When we were married, you made fun of me, disrespected me, and you treated me like a slave.
You were actually a slave, weren't you? You were able to live because of the money I earned while working. It's only natural for you to be thankful to me.
Stop it. When I talk to you, you make me feel terrible.
That's exactly what I want to say to you. I was in this restaurant first, remember? Don't act arrogantly. You are the poor person who came in after me. Are your companions poor as well? You all came here to keep up with the Joneses, right?
The people I'm with are all from work. We're all here to eat because we finished our tasks for the day. It's none of your business.
Oh, work, huh? I wonder if there are places that will hire a bitch like you.
Don't make fun of me. Before I got married to you, I was a regular employee at a company. I would have continued working if you hadn't forced me to be a housewife. I like what I do.
In other words, you and I are both glad we got divorced. But hey, it's the type of company that hires anyone, right? I bet the pay isn't that great either. Don't bring all your trashy friends to this fancy restaurant. Remember how this place is known for its high-end Italian cuisine?
Would you shut up? Besides me, everyone else here is amazing. Much more than you can imagine.
Don't make me laugh. I can tell they're incompetent just by looking at them. You should feel sorry for comparing them to an elitist like me.
Enough. True, I was the one who arrived at the restaurant after you, and I apologize for that. But we're strangers now, so don't mess with me. See ya.
Where did you go? Did you go to the bathroom or something?
I'm just changing my makeup in the bathroom. What do you want?
I just looked up and you were gone. I assumed you couldn't pay the bill and fled after you ate.
Excuse me? There's no way I would do something like that. Unlike you, I have common sense, so don't worry.
Don't talk as if I don't have common sense. Do you have any money? It's pretty expensive here.
Don't worry. I don't come to restaurants I can't afford.
You seem to have a lot of leeways, don't you? But I'm guessing you can't all pay the bill. That's why you've all been sitting here for so long.
Can you please stop making assumptions? We're all just discussing our future work plans. We didn't come here just to eat like you. We're all hard-working people.
You've been making fun of me for a long time, haven't you? Don't talk as if I'm not a hard worker. I was going to pay for your meal, but forget it.
No thanks. I would have refused even if you had offered to pay me.
You really are acting like a bitch. Well, I guess you're right. You've always been good at helping yourself to others' wallets. There are a lot of guys in your group.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, I'm just thinking you'll flirt with the guys and then ask them to pay for you.
Excuse me? Why are you saying that? When did I do that?
You seem to be good at it. You fooled me like that too.
Fooled you? When did I fool you? You're the one who pretended to be nice to me and then changed your tune after we married.
I don't know what you're talking about. When we first met, you pretended to be a vulnerable woman, didn't you? I thought I had to protect you. I guess I got the raw deal.
You're the worst. I believe you have a memory problem. In our marriage, you did whatever you wanted. And now you're blaming me for it? You are pathetic.
I'm just telling you the truth. Just having a poor person like you in the same room with me makes me uneasy. But now it's even worse because you're becoming arrogant enough to talk back to me.
So why don't you just stop contacting me? I'm already divorced from you. I'm a stranger and I don't need you to tell me what to do. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Goodbye.
Hey, Olivia. You blocked my WhatsApp, didn't you?
What? How come? Why are you still sending me messages after I blocked you and deleted your phone number?
I went to the trouble of changing my phone number. You should be grateful for my efforts.
Be grateful? It's rather annoying. What the hell are you doing? Didn't I tell you to stay out of my life?
No, I was pretty drunk at the time, but the next day when I woke up and thought about it calmly, I recalled how beautiful you've grown.
Huh? Don't say weird things out of nowhere. What are you up to?
Come on, that's mean. I'm not up to anything. I just wanted to speak with you while I was sober.
What's the matter with you? You were making fun of me the other day.
My bad. But I'm really surprised, you know. You looked so much better than you did when we divorced. Maybe you lost some weight.
When you and I were married, every day was stressful. All I could do was blame it on food. I had to calm myself down by eating every day. I think I was much fatter than I am now.
People change, don't they? Anyway, you're beautiful now. I believe you are worthy of being taken on a date by me. So, I'll take you out to dinner.
If I go out with you, I'm afraid the meal will be terrible.
Huh? Hey, you, what do you mean by that?
I mean it literally. You enjoy having dinner with people you like. It enhances the flavor of good food. If you eat a delicious meal with someone you don't like, the delicious meal will be tasteless. It would be a waste, wouldn't it?
Do you even know what you're talking about? You're not going to get away with mocking me.
When we were a couple, I used to be scared of your threats. But I'm no longer the type of woman who is scared of such things. Trying to persuade me is pointless.
Damn, what a jerk you are. I offered to buy you a nice meal, and I even told you that you looked better than before.
I didn't ask for it. On the other hand, you've grown sloppy, haven't you? I'm sure you eat a lot of prepared foods, don't you? I see you drinking as much as you want and living a sloppy lifestyle.
What the hell? That's all because you left. It's because you divorced and abandoned your husband's care. That's why I'm in this mess.
You haven't changed your attitude toward blaming others. Well, I don't really care because we're strangers now. If you continue to be like this, you will lose more and more people around you.
Shut up. It's none of your business. I forgave you and invited you out for a dinner. I swear you'll regret turning me down.
On the contrary, I'll always make the same choice, no matter how many times you ask. It's a waste of my time to get involved with someone like you.
You bitch. You keep saying cocky things. I'm going to crush you, I swear.
You're free to do what you want. I'm not a weak woman who will be crushed by you. See you.
Hey, Olivia. Why aren't you at your parents' house? I went to pick you up.
What? What do you mean you came to pick me up?
I went to your parents' house to pick you up, but you were not there. Your dad splattered water on me. It was a real mess.
Don't be ridiculous. Why did you go to my parents' house? Dad and Mom have nothing to do with this. Don't bother them.
What are you talking about? Don't act as if my presence is a bother.
Actually, it is. When my dad found out I was being harassed by you, he got very angry and my mom was crying. They didn't want to meet you. I'm sure they didn't even want to see your face. Why would you do such an insane thing?
I went there just to pick you up. I was just trying to be nice to you.
I said it's annoying. Don't go to my parents' house because I no longer live there.
So that means you live alone, huh? In that case, you can come home.
What? What are you talking about?
You've been living alone since we got divorced, right? I'll move in with you because you're probably lonely.
I've already remarried.
What? Remarried? You?
Yes, me. I have a partner, so I'm not alone, and I have enough company. So no thanks. Well, even if I didn't have a partner, I wouldn't rely on you.
What the hell? To begin with, aren't you lying that you got remarried? I can't believe that a dullard like you would remarry. I'm the only one who would take a no-good woman like you.
That's enough. I understand that you still think I'm a fool, but I haven't sunk to the level of being disrespected by you. Why don't you look in the mirror before you speak negatively about others?
What are you talking about? I'm perfect. Sure, I've put on some weight recently, but I have a handsome face and a good job. If you were to have a husband, he would be someone like me.
On the other hand, you have terrible personalities, so it balances out. Or it could have the opposite effect on you. I'm not sure.
Go to hell. I'll never forgive you for making fun of me. Don't you forget, I'll get my revenge. It's been a long time, Olivia. You did remarry, didn't you?
Do you finally believe me?
I didn't believe it at first either. I've been looking into you for the past week. Then I saw you walking with someone who looked like your husband.
You were spying on me? Don't say weird things.
But I didn't have a choice. If you hadn't remarried, I would have taken you.
No thanks. I told you, even if I don't have a partner, I don't want you.
Don't be shy. You married that guy because you had no choice, right? Perhaps you were concerned about public opinion, but he is no good. He appears unprofessional and has a slouchy face.
Can you please stop saying bad things about my husband? At least he is far more capable than you.
Oh, come on. You just want to put up a front like that, don't you? You won't be able to control your emotions if you don't. If you don't think you married someone better than me, I'm sure you'll regret divorcing me.
What are you trying to say? I'm not trying to put up a front. He's a really great guy.
Yeah, whatever. I already know he's not a good guy. Look, Olivia, break up with that jerk and remarry me.
No thanks.
You know what happens if you don't obey me, right? If you refuse to marry me, your husband will be in trouble. I can go to your husband's workplace and speak with him.
If you say so, why don't you do it?
What? What's with that attitude? You don't think I can do it?
Well, it's not like that. I'm just saying if you can do it, go for it.
Are you sure? I'm really going to do it. I don't care if you regret it later.
You're the one who'll regret it later.
Huh? Why? I'll blackmail your husband into divorcing you. In the end, I'll get you back and the whole thing will be over, right?
Well, if you do that, I think it would end your position at the company.
What do you mean?
You were investigating me, but didn't you look into him? He's the next president of the parent company of your company.
Huh? My company's parent company? And he's the next president?
I used to work for the same company as you, remember? I didn't want to work for the same company as you again after my divorce. So I took a chance and went to the parent company for an interview. And I got in.
Oh, For real?
For real. And while I was working, I met a guy who is now my husband. 2 years ago, I got remarried. Now I have a baby in my belly, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So, you know, will you stop bothering me?
Oh, well, I didn't know that. And, I just wanted to start over with you. That's all.
Really? You're going to declare war on my husband? Well, if you want to do that, be my guest. You're the one who's going to get crushed, though. As soon as I texted this, Isaac stopped replying to me completely. I spoke with a coworker who works for the same company as Isaac, and she informed me that Isaac has recently been working harder and more seriously. On the other hand, I had a baby 6 months later. I am having the most wonderful time of my life.
Make sure you prepare a proper gift for my parents. Of course, it should come out of your savings.
Huh? Why from my savings? Shouldn't you just prepare it yourself?
I'm the one supporting the household. That's exactly why, as my wife, you should be considerate enough to do that.
I'm in my 3rd trimester, and I can't move around. Plus, I'm the one managing the finances. And isn't my savings my own money?
What are you misunderstanding here? Now that we're married, it's only natural for you to do things for my family. Just pay for the gift for my parents without making it difficult.
But it's money I've saved up. It's strange to ask me to do that. If it's for the family, you should be paying from your income.
What's with that? You really have no sense, do you? That savings of yours is only there because I've been supporting our living expenses with my income.
That's a cruel way to put it. I've been the one managing the finances and budgeting for our living costs.
I don't know what you think you've been doing, but think about my reputation too. Are you trying to embarrass my parents? A proper wife would just cooperate without saying anything.
But I'm in my 3rd trimester. I can't move around and I want to cut unnecessary expenses, so I can't do it this time. You should prepare it yourself.
Oh, don't be so dependent. So what if you're in your 3rd trimester? If you even have the slightest intention of showing gratitude to me, you should be able to bear that small burden.
Saying things like that really makes me mad. Shouldn't we share the burden equally?
It's a tradition for a wife to support her husband. If you think of it as doing it to save my face, you shouldn't have any complaints.
You talk about tradition, but I didn't marry you just to support you.
You're being pretty cheeky for a wife. Turning down such a small request from me. Aren't you misunderstanding your role?
Oh, don't talk about roles. I'm with you as part of the family, doing this together.
Then all the more reason for you to do it. Don't you feel bad that you're not doing it for my parents?
But I just can't accept it. And with a baby coming soon, I want to be careful with our money.
You keep making excuses about money, but in the end, you're just looking down on my family.
That's not it. I just want to build a better understanding between us.
Then just do what I say. A wife is supposed to sacrifice for her husband's family. That's what cooperation is.
Isn't that way of thinking a little off? It makes me wonder why I even got married.
If you have time to think about that, hurry up and do what I asked you to do. Is there something else you need to do?
I really don't feel well, and I've already said I can't take on more burdens.
Then figure out a way to do it while lying down or whatever, using your own methods. I'm relying on you.
If you're relying on me, you should also think about treating me better.
Why do I have to think about that too? It's your job to move for me.
When you say things like that, it makes me sad, and no matter what, there are things I just can't do.
Saying you can't do something is just an excuse. A proper wife wouldn't complain about something like this.
If you think so, then try doing it yourself. I have my limits too.
Huh? Doing it myself is out of the question. You're the wife, so it's your duty to do it.
Fine. Talking to you makes me wonder why I'm even here.
If you have time to wallow in your feelings, then just do what I told you to do. Hey, what's up?
What's with the sudden question? I was just about to have lunch.
You're so carefree, huh? Anyway, this weekend my sister's coming over, so clean up your room by the end of today.
I've already cleaned the guest room.
What are you talking about? I'm telling you to clean your room.
I don't get it.
You really don't have any sense. Since Hannah's been through a tough time with her abortion, it would be nice if you could let her have your room.
Why do I have to let her use my room? There's a guest room and she's been staying there until now, right?
But your room has the best view and is the most spacious, right? So I want to provide the best environment for Hannah.
No, but that's still my room, right? Do I really have to go out of my way to be so considerate in my own house? Besides, I heard she's staying for 3 nights, so do I really need to give up my room for that long?
It's naturally my responsibility as an older brother to take care of my sister's emotional well-being. You may not understand, but I have a duty as her brother. If it's for her sake, it's only right that I make a small sacrifice.
You talk about brotherly responsibility, but I'm in my 3rd trimester, and this is an important time for me. You know I'm about to give birth, right? For me, this room is a place where I feel comfortable.
There are still 3 weeks left, right? Is this really such a big deal? Also, what I'm saying isn't just a request. It's a command, as her brother. Just listen to me and give up your room.
No way. Why do I have to go through all this trouble? Hannah would probably feel uneasy in my room anyway, so asking me to do this is unreasonable. Besides, I'm really not feeling well today, so I just can't do it.
So you think just because you're pregnant, you deserve special treatment? Huh, don't go making excuses and causing trouble for the family with your selfishness. Being in your 3rd trimester doesn't mean you can just be this spoiled.
I don't want special treatment. I just really feel like something's wrong. My belly's been tightening more than usual and there's some pain. I'm also a bit anxious about it. It's completely natural that I don't want to push myself, right?
Huh, you're just imagining things. You've had a pain a few times before, but nothing came out of it, right? Don't shut down important conversations just because you're a little uncomfortable. What if it's actually labor pains? You're so healthy that you could just give birth in a warehouse, right?
Are you seriously saying that?
Yeah, I'm serious. You know that warehouse Dad rented recently? It's free and spacious. A great deal.
I'm fine with my room.
Oh, don't be shy. Just go ahead. Pack up your stuff and get out.
No thanks. I have no obligation or reason to accept such a ridiculous request. My health is my priority. Why do you have to say such horrible things? You don't think about my feelings or condition at all, and you just speak without care. It's so inconsiderate.
Your very presence digs at Hannah's old wounds. You really don't get it, do you? Just think about how much pain my sister is in right now.
Hannah is super sweet. She mentioned that if you can't make it due to work, she'll step in for the birth. She's really looking forward to it and wants to support us. We both want to support each other, so why are you making assumptions like that?
Oh, shut up, you big-ass trigger. A person like you deserves a name like that.
Huh? Are you serious? Even as a joke, this is unbelievable.
For my sister, someone like you as the villain is just perfect. That's why you're so well suited for an evil name. Don't you think my sense of humor is pretty good?
Seriously, you're so annoying. It's always when things get like this that I start hating everything. Anyway, today I'm really not feeling like myself and I can't push myself to move, so I don't want to do anything.
You're being rebellious. Are you ignoring what I'm saying? I could tell Hannah that you said serves her right for the abortion.
I never said that. I would never say something that cruel. Are we done here? Talking to you just makes my head spin and now I'm starting to feel dizzy. If I keep this up, I'll lose it.
Don't run away. Remember when you were feeling jealous and said that getting pregnant is tough for you? You're not being honest.
You're so persistent. I never thought that, and I definitely never said it. Don't project things you don't want to hear onto others.
Huh, you're just forgetting. When she found out during the perinatal tests that her baby had Down syndrome and her boyfriend irresponsibly ran off, you laughed at how pathetic it was that she couldn't even see through the guy she was dating, didn't you?
That's when you were drunk, saying all kinds of irresponsible things, right? Don't blame me for that.
Do you have any proof that I actually said that?
No, I don't.
Well, I win then. Hey, is the baby in your stomach important to you?
Of course it is.
But if you mess things up with Hannah or my parents, even if the baby's born, they might not show any love, you know?
What are you trying to say?
If you don't want the trust you've built with them to be ruined, just give birth in the warehouse.
You're a failure as a father.
It's not born yet, so I'm not a father yet.
Seriously, you're the worst.
Let me know when it's born. I'll come pick you up from the warehouse.
Are you seriously okay with that?
Of course. A man never goes back on his word.
What does he think of the baby in my belly? I want to divorce that guy so badly, but right now I have to focus on having a safe delivery. Can you believe it's already been 3 years of marriage? On my 28th birthday, my 32-year-old husband was so ecstatic about the pregnancy news that he actually peed himself from happiness. Hannah, my sister-in-law, is 26 now. She has someone she was going to marry, but as soon as he found out her baby had Down syndrome, he ran away. I can't imagine how much pain she's going through. Even so, my husband's attitude is too much. Every time I try to tell him the baby's gender, he says he doesn't care. I've started packing my things to leave, but my stomach's tightening. This doesn't feel right.
Miles, you are still at work, right? Oh, Hannah, what's up? Well, something terrible happened. Dad's going to get arrested. Huh? What did you say, Hannah? Dad's all about honesty, so what did he do? Natalie was found unconscious in the warehouse Dad had rented. It seems like someone called for help. Huh? How's that even possible? She was in a freezing cold warehouse with no heating, and she got hypothermia. Now they're saying both she and the child are in critical condition. No way. I can't believe this is happening. Where are you right now? I'm in front of the operating room at the hospital. It's an emergency surgery, and it seems like they have to do a C-section to get the baby out. But the doctor says they can't guarantee the baby's life. I still can't believe it. I'm in shock and I'm scared. What am I supposed to do if something really happens to both of them? Just thinking about it makes me... This isn't the time to think about that. Why is it that you always only think about yourself? But honestly, I need you to answer me. Do you really not know anything? Haven't you heard why Natalie was there? No, we had a little argument, but I would never lock her in a warehouse over that. But it's true that Natalie was found collapsed in that warehouse, right? I can't believe it, but can I really trust that you had nothing to do with this? I only yelled at her a little. When I told her you were coming to stay, Natalie didn't like it. She expressed concern, saying, what if the baby suffers because you're present? So I got upset and yelled at her a little bit. I see. That's why Natalie always had that look in her eyes, like she wasn't really smiling. I knew something was off. Right? It happened almost half a year ago, but even now, you're still not fully healed. When I asked her to let you use the best room, she was upset, saying that even though we're a family, that's just really disrespectful. That wicked woman! She'll learn what it feels like to suffer. You're absolutely right. I'll make her regret her bad attitude. Miles, I love you, but don't you think the timing's off? I think now is the time to just be patient. What are you talking about? If you don't correct someone when they've done something wrong, it won't have any effect. Yeah, but even though you two had a fight, if you kick a pregnant woman out of the house, you could get in trouble too, you know. She left the house on her own, so it's fine. Plus, Dad's innocence will be proven soon, so don't worry. How can you be so sure? There are surveillance cameras in the warehouse. That'll be the proof. But the warehouse has a lock on it. Dad probably just forgot to lock it. Now that you mention it, he did forget to lock the front door once and got scolded by Mom. Dad's a bit of a scatterbrain. Still, it's hard to believe she actually took a joke seriously and involved my family in all this. I might have to think about getting a divorce. Hey, what joke are you talking about? Oh, don't worry about it. If you're hiding something, you need to tell me, or I won't be able to help. Hold on, are you cheating or something, Miles? You're sharp, huh? Well, I'm your sister. Hey, what's she like? Unlike Natalie, she's got a great figure, a pretty face, and an awesome personality.
Do you think someone that great would fall for you? Got any pictures?
Here you go.
Wow, she's hot. If someone as wonderful as her were my sister-in-law, I'd be able to talk to her about anything. I'm really looking forward to it.
That wish will be coming true soon, so don't worry. You can look forward to it from now on. She's exactly the kind of sister-in-law you've always dreamed of, so I'm happy too.
Does that mean you're planning to divorce Natalie and then remarry her?
Exactly. I'm done with Natalie, so don't worry. From now on, things will get better.
Yes, I'm really starting to get excited. I'm so glad that you'll be happy, Miles.
But remember, this is still a secret, especially from Dad. If he finds out, he'll make a huge scene, so be careful.
Don't worry, I'm good at keeping secrets. I won't tell anyone. I promise I won't spill a word.
I knew I could count on you, Hannah. I'm really grateful to have such an understanding sister. Anyway, I'll take care of everything related to this, so don't worry about anything. Chill out and let me take care of everything.
Really? If that's the situation, can I trust that it's all good? I trust you, Miles, so I'm counting on you.
Ah, leave it to me.
Oh, by the way, it looks like Natalie's surgery is over. I think the doctor will explain things soon, so I'll have to go.
Wait a second. Can you at least tell me her condition? I really want to know what's going on. Please just read my message. I'm so anxious to know. I can't calm down.
Hey, how could you leave me like that in that condition? Jesus. You're truly unbelievable.
Huh?
Sorry I couldn't get her to give birth in the warehouse.
You're alive? I can't believe you made it through this situation. I can't believe this.
What do you mean? Could it be that me being okay is actually inconvenient for you?
No, that's not it. You're okay then. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. I never thought you'd survive in a situation like that.
And?
Huh?
Is that all you feel? I know you haven't heard anything, but don't you think you should be more emotional about this?
Oh, well, I guess I'm really glad to hear you had a safe delivery and that you're doing well.
What do you mean by I guess? As a father, you should be genuinely happy for this, right? How many fathers would say something like that in the world?
No, I didn't know because no one told me. Shouldn't you have contacted me first?
Well, you know, since your child was born, I shouldn't have had to contact you. It's your responsibility to move first.
You're right. That's definitely my fault. I should have noticed earlier.
You should have been more joyful as a father that this child was born safely. Not just with words, but from the heart.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Oh, but with that tone, could it be that you're really angry?
Of course I'm angry. I can only think that you're picking a fight by asking me that, when you already know the answer.
Not at all. I've been reflecting on it since then, and I've been thinking really hard about the baby's name.
So, what name did you come up with?
If it's a boy, Ambrose. And if it's a girl, Gertrude. Don't you think they're wonderful names that aren't influenced by the times?
How on earth did you come up with those names in this day and age? I really don't understand your thinking.
Well, I'm a father, so I have the right to choose the name, right? It's my child, so it's only natural, don't you think?
But you weren't even interested in the baby, so what makes you think you have the right to say something like that? It's strange that someone who didn't even feel the responsibility as a father suddenly claims the right to choose the name.
I don't think that's true. Hey, in that place with almost no people around, who was the one that found you?
The one you love so much, Hannah.
Huh?
I never went to the warehouse. Your assumptions are really terrifying, you know.
No way. Hannah told me that you were found collapsed in the warehouse, and then she was worried that Dad might get arrested, so she contacted me in a panic. Are you saying that was all a lie?
Yes, that whole story was a lie Hannah told to protect me. I'm really grateful for her for helping me out.
Huh? What does that mean? I don't get it at all.
At that time, I was in severe pain, and I started losing consciousness, so I tried calling anyone I could. But the first person on the call history was Hannah, and when I contacted her in a panic, she happened to be nearby working, so she took half a day off to come to my side.
My head is about to explode. I can't believe what you're saying.
If your head explodes, you might be able to be reborn, you know. Well, I guess you couldn't handle the pain, though.
Please, anything but the pain. That's no joke.
Ah, what a shame. It's actually highly recommended, though. By the way, Hannah was really amazing. Right away, she called an ambulance. After I unlocked my phone and handed it to her, I told her to check your messages. She took screenshots of everything and sent them my way so I could take a look.
So Hannah knows everything now?
Yeah. While I was unconscious, she really took care of everything, doing things I couldn't say myself. She handled everything with such care. I was shocked when I heard about it later.
No way. I'll never forgive you for using someone as sweet as Hannah.
Seriously, what's going on in your head? How could I possibly use someone while I'm unconscious and undergoing surgery?
So, Hannah did this all on her own then?
What else could it be? She handled everything on her own, made decisions by herself. She even pretended for your sake and protected me. I'm really grateful. Oh, by the way, your parents rushed to the scene too, and they ended up finding out everything.
What?
Hannah contacted them during the surgery and they immediately rushed over. By the time it was over, she had told them everything.
I don't believe it. I'll ask Hannah.
Go ahead, feel free to. But you probably don't want to talk to her foolish older brother who is planning to bring a woman into the house using her.
I'm done indulging your delusions.
What are you talking about? You confessed to Hannah about your affair, didn't you?
What?
If it's a favor from your sister, I guess you can even send a photo of you and your mistress together, huh?
No way.
The way you've been treating me is so terrible. I kind of set you up to see what you would do.
Come to think of it, wasn't she in the drama club at university? No way. You knew that and still used Hannah, didn't you?
I told you I couldn't do anything because I was unconscious. Do you understand what I mean?
Oh, shut up. Hannah, who loves me so much, would never do something like this. She must have been blackmailed, threatened into it.
Huh?
Release my sister.
Enough already. I was going to divorce you sooner or later, so it doesn't matter if it's exposed.
Well,
I've heard it's common for cheating to happen during pregnancy, but I didn't think it was true.
no, it's just that the other person tempted me, and I couldn't really get intimate with you because you were pregnant. That's why I...
Even though you're terrible at it and too quick, you still have energy.
Don't call me bad at it. Well, I'll be honest. I tend to finish pretty fast.
All right, message sent.
Huh?
I sent everything we talked about to Hannah and your father. Both of them expressed their regrets, claiming you're too far gone to be helped.
Why is it only you who's getting replies? Mine hasn't even been read.
Oh, they've blocked you.
What?
You've been abandoned.
I'm sorry for everything. I'll change from today and want to start over.
Are you nuts? I'm not staying with a criminal, and we're getting divorced.
But I haven't done anything.
You tried to use your sister as an excuse to kick me out of the house. Then you ordered me to give birth in the warehouse and went off to have an affair. Mental assault. Do you seriously think none of this is a crime?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm asking Hannah on WhatsApp about everything right now and still no reply.
I told you, it's pointless to say anything now. Even if you try to make it right now, it's too late. After a family meeting with your parents and Hannah, we've decided we don't want to be involved with you anymore. It's decided. We're strangers now. I just got a message saying everyone's decided to sever ties with you. I have no lingering feelings for you, and I've decided to start a new life with my child from here on out.
Wait. Please tell everyone that I'm truly sorry, that I'm really reflecting on my actions. I am sorry.
Do you think your reflection will take some form? Shut up, Mr. Worthless piece of trash. I'm so tired of hearing your "I'm sorry." It doesn't work on me anymore.
What the hell is that? Don't suddenly give me some weird nickname.
But honestly, I think it suits you perfectly, don't you agree? You know what I'm talking about, right?
That's what I said to you before, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely something you said. But now I've realized that it's the perfect name for you. Hey, have you ever thought about this? What it would feel like if your own child disappeared from your life? Can you really imagine that?
What the hell are you suddenly saying? I've never thought about that.
Did you know Hannah still carries the ultrasound photo with her? Do you have any idea how much she's suffering?
Honestly, I thought as long as she's okay, that's what matters. but I didn't realize how much it affected her.
Can you imagine what it felt like for her to get a positive result from the prenatal test, then have her boyfriend run off and she had to make all the decisions on her own? I honestly think it's a weight I couldn't bear.
But if she had given birth, it would have been even more difficult, right? That's why she made the right decision, I guess. That's the reality of it.
I'm really speechless. People who can't understand anything will never change, no matter how many times you tell them. I can't forgive you for dragging Hannah into all of this. From now on, I don't care what happens to you anymore.
I really don't get it. Why am I the only one being blamed?
I don't want to be involved with you anymore, and as soon as I'm discharged, I'll start the paperwork. I'm going to use the WhatsApp history and the affair photos as evidence, so be prepared for that. And of course, you'll pay for everything, including the inheritance and alimony. I'm going to take everything I need to raise my child properly.
There's no way I can pay that kind of money. Seriously, how can you just say something like that out of nowhere?
That's your responsibility. You need to face the consequences of your own actions.
Wait a second. This is happening too fast. I never thought it would come to this.
Oh, what are you talking about? Did you accidentally wet yourself? I can't believe you go that far. How pathetic.
Huh?
Well then, excuse me. From now on, you're the peeing jerk. Or should I say Mr. Worthless Piece of Trash. Go ahead and do your best on your own, as you always have.
Wait, not that name. Give me a cooler one. I can at least...
You think you're cool? Stop joking around. Don't ever talk to me again. Goodbye. Afterward, with the support of my in-laws, my divorce from Miles was successfully finalized. It was decided that Miles would pay $250,000 in alimony and child support. Since my in-laws understood me, this amount was possible thanks to their support. However, Miles tried to flee with his mistress, and in the process, he got into a pedestrian accident due to carelessness while driving. As a result, he was sentenced to 7 months in prison for causing bodily harm through negligent driving and was sent to detention. According to Hannah, when he was arrested, his extreme nervousness caused him to poop his pants. Hannah made fun of Miles, saying he was just so pathetic right up to the finish. Because of this incident, he was instantly dismissed from his job. Moreover, his mistress left him, and he became estranged from his family and relatives. Now, even his friends have abandoned him, and he's completely alone. His assets were seized, and most of his remaining money is gone. In the end, even after serving his sentence, he has no chance of finding another job, and I heard that he's been completely abandoned by society. As for me, I'm living peacefully with the child who was born, and I'm very happy. My happiness grew even more when Hannah found an amazing boyfriend. Now I truly hope she can find her real happiness.
Allison, it's really unfortunate that your dad passed away. You must have had a hard time with the funeral and everything too. Now that everything is settled, with Dad's inheritance and all, take time to relax. Yeah, you're right. It's good that he quickly went to the other side. I never expected him to pass away from cancer in his 60s. I got lucky. What? What are you talking about, Mom? Do not call me Mom. Disgusting. What? My daughter is only Amy, who shares my blood. You are my husband's child. You are not my daughter. Are you serious? What's going on? Did the shock of Dad's death drive you insane? Shocked by his death? Of course not. I'm having a party with Amy today. But you said it was unfortunate that he passed away. I mean, it's a pity when I think about your future. What do you mean? Now that he's gone, there's no need to pretend anymore. I'm going to make you a slave in my house from today. Huh? I don't understand. What do you mean by slave? Earn money for me and Amy. Do all the housework for us. Do not disobey our orders. These are the 3 slave rules for you.
Mom, are you serious? Maybe your mental state is a bit off, and you're saying things you don't mean? Since you remarried Dad 10 years ago, the four of us have lived happily as a family, haven't we? Sure, we are not blood related, but you treated me as if I were your real daughter, didn't you?
It makes me sick to think about it. You look like his ex-wife. And you don't look like him at all. And you're ugly. Despite that, you act all smart and get into a prestigious university. Do you have any idea how much trouble you cost us?
I borrowed money for my tuition on a scholarship, and I worked part-time to cover the rest. I've been living alone since college days. I don't remember causing any trouble for my family.
Amy was compared to you all the time.
Huh?
She's such a pretty girl and should be loved by the whole world. Because her ugly older sister, you, went to university and acted like a genius. She's not getting the recognition she deserves because of rumors that she's not as good as you. Without you, she would have found a wealthy, highly educated man by now. She would have had a luxurious life. But because of you, she's broken down, depressed, and withdrawn. Poor Amy.
What is that? That's a false accusation. Amy couldn't go to university because the university she applied to was too challenging for her. And when she predictably didn't get in, she refused to attend a different university. I know she's at home without a job or not attending university, but she spends her days going out and having fun. It doesn't seem like she's depressed and withdrawn at all.
What do you know about her? To someone like you, it might sound like a small thing. But because of you, her life has been completely ruined. Now, you should take responsibility. You are going to spend the rest of your life as our slave. Now move back to our house and remember the 3 rules of being our slave.
No way, I won't do that. Now I understand your perspective. Our 10 years together was a lie. And, unfortunately, things turned out this way right after Dad's death. I'm not going back to the house ever again.
Oh, really? Are you sure that's a good idea?
What do you mean?
There are a lot of things that belong to your father in this house. I'm going to burn them all.
What?
I don't know much, but he used to write academic papers, right? I overheard at the funeral that they were planning to compile and present those papers. I'm going to grab a lighter right now and head to his room. While I'm at it, I'll also destroy and throw away all the photos of him and his important stuff.
Stop. Fine. I understand. I'm moving back to the house.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Remember, coming back to our house doesn't make you my daughter. You will be a slave to me and Amy. Is that clear? Answer me.
I understand.
Swear to God and promise me, from now on, you will live as our slave.
I promise. I will live as your and Amy's slave while I'm at my parents' house.
Good. Well then, hurry up and move over here.
Susan, did you eat the cake I bought this morning by any chance? I put it in the fridge.
I ate it just now. Is there a problem?
I bought it because Amy asked me to. It's from a famous shop that sells out quickly. I lined up in front of the shop from 6 a.m. to get it.
So what? It's gone. So why don't you just buy another one?
Amy is going to eat it when she gets back home today. The store is already closed. Why did you eat it without asking? I put a note saying it was Amy's and don't eat it without permission.
Huh? I don't know about that note. It was in my fridge. What's wrong with me eating something that's in my fridge?
Amy will be angry.
At you, yes.
What?
Just tell her that you ate it.
Why do I have to do that much? I woke up early and bought a cake with my own money before work. You eat it without asking, and I should take the blame? It doesn't make sense.
The 3 rules of being our slave. Earn money for me and Amy. Do all the housework for us. Do not disobey our orders. Do you want me to burn your dad's belongings now?
Don't. Okay. I won't say anything about the cake anymore.
Good. Also, where is my money for this month?
What? Didn't I give you and Amy $500 each yesterday?
What? That's it?
Yes.
What do you mean? There's no way this is enough.
Even if you say so, it's impossible. I'm already paying for the food, utilities, and daily necessities for both of you. I barely break even when comparing my monthly expenses and salary. Also, you have Dad's money, so $500 should be enough, right?
Don't talk back to me, you slave. There's no way this little money will be enough. Give each of us an additional $1,000. Of course, not just this month, but every month.
What? You mean you want me to give each of you $1,500 every month? That's too much.
I could burn your dad's belongings at any time.
Even if you threaten me, I can't do it. Considering my income, I can't afford $3,000 just for allowance.
You graduated from a prestigious university, but you can't afford this kind of money? Are you working a low-income job?
It's not about the income. The issue is that the 2 of you have excessive food expenses. Besides, I have my own life, so I can't spend my entire salary on the 2 of you.
I don't care about your life. Just give me an extra $1,000 every month. You are our slave. Slaves are not human beings. Asking for a human-like life is a big mistake.
Fine. I'll add an extra $1,000. I'll transfer it to your account.
Also, I want you to mow the yard today and clean out the storage room. Oh, also, I'm tired of the white plates we are using now, so get me a more colorful set of dishes.
Understood.
Hey, Allison, what on earth is going on?
What? I'm working right now. Can we talk later?
It's an emergency. I just got back from a tea party and our house was under demolition. Did you do this? I tried to get them to stop, but they kicked me out, telling me that outsiders are not allowed in here. This house is mine.
Huh? What are you misunderstanding? That house isn't yours.
What? Of course it's my house. My husband passed away and I inherited this house.
I inherited it. That's what it says in Dad's will.
What? Did he leave a will? I've never heard of such a thing.
I mentioned it at the funeral. It seems neither Susan nor Amy were listening to me properly. The 2 of you inherited only a small amount of Dad's savings. The house, stocks, and other assets were all given to me, his daughter. Therefore, the house is mine, and I have the right to demolish it.
What? Why did he give the property to me, his wife? Amy is his daughter too. We should have an equal share of the inheritance with you.
What? Didn't you say the same thing before? That the only real daughter is the daughter by blood? I guess Dad thought the same thing. What are you so angry about?
The inheritance issue is a separate matter, isn't it? Deciding about money with just a little emotion isn't okay. It involves family's life.
Family? The only real family Dad had was me.
I'm his wife.
So what? Perhaps Dad had a sense of it too. about the true nature of you and Amy. When he got cancer and realized his life was short, he wrote in his will to leave most of the inheritance to me, to ensure that I could escape from the evil mother and daughter and live on my own.
What did you say? Even though you're a slave, you dare talk to us like that?
I'm not a slave. Did you forget what I said before?
What?
I said I would live as a slave while I was at my parents' home. Now that house is gone, I'm not a slave anymore.
Oh, really? But what about his belongings? If you tear the house down, it will be torn apart along with the house.
As for Dad's belongings, I've already moved them to a safe place.
What? When? I'm the only one who had the key to his room.
Well, you just shoved it in the back of a chest randomly. Thanks to that, even when I took the key, you didn't notice.
That can't be true. I checked every day to make sure it wasn't gone.
Of course, I didn't just take the key. I replaced it with a dummy. It looks the same, but it won't open. So if you tried to enter the study, you'd have noticed. But it seems you had no interest in Dad's belongings. I'm glad you didn't try to get into the room.
What the hell? Stop the demolition now!
No way. While you and Amy were out, I secretly took Dad's belongings. It took me 4 months, but I finally managed to take out everything. Finally, I can say goodbye to this crappy life by demolishing the house. It's been a really long time. The days were like hell, but thinking of Dad helped me endure. Dad's research papers and belongings will be entrusted to someone who truly cherishes him. I don't want to have anything to do with trash like you ever again.
Trash? You think to talk to me like that?
Why don't you worry about yourselves? I'm not going to stop the demolition. I will sell the vacant lot. You guys won't have anywhere to live. You've been spending the savings you inherited from Dad like a fool. There's not much left now, right? Both of you are unemployed. Ever thought about how you're going to get by from now on?
You should give me the money. $1,500 each month to me and Amy. That was the deal.
That was the deal while I was living in that house. But now that house is gone, and I've moved elsewhere. The deal's off.
You've got to be kidding me. You're ugly. You're a slave.
Well, you are probably thrilled that I'm gone now. Your pretty daughter Amy should be able to get the recognition she deserves now, right? If you're right, Amy will marry a wealthy man and have a luxurious life. Why don't you ask her to support you this time? Well then, goodbye.
Wait a minute. Wait, Allison.
With the family home being torn down and using up all the Dad's inheritance, Susan and Amy had to live in a cheap, shabby motel. Due to the lack of money, both of them reluctantly decided to work. Susan, who had been a housewife for many years, and Amy, a high school graduate who had never worked in her life, could only manage low-paying part-time jobs. Even just living a normal life was a struggle. But the two, unable to shake off their past wasteful spending and luxury habits, in no time at all, they fell into a hell of debt. I entrusted the paper my dad left me to a professor at his university and asked him to present it. It brings me great joy that there are people who cherish my dad's achievements above all else.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.